Hi, everybody. Welcome back to part two of tonight's episode of Fair Wanderings. We walk out of tent. What do?
Cecilia,
Yes?
your friends, the other Yanti, where are they? I need to find them. Where will they stay? You might not know this.
I we,
Tamond?
we can look
And
for
like
them.
he like peeks his head out of the door.
The Yanti diplomats that were here just before us. Where can I find them?
Um, the Bank of Excess has an office here.
Where?
Great.
East side of town, near the mills.
Okay. Cecilia, you'll go with me, right?
Yes,
Please
yes,
come with me.
of
Thank you.
course.
It's Echo slowly back.
Echo, are you coming along too?
You see me about to sneak away, and it's like, yeah, I'm coming.
Okay.
Did you have something else?
Nothing at all. Not plotting murder.
Good.
We're not killing the Yanti, Echo. Stop it.
No, not the Yanti.
Okay.
Oh, by the way,
They're nice. They make good food, spicy.
by the way, the woman in question has agreed to the terms laid out by Princess Andrella. She will be joining you.
Sorry, what?
Huh?
We got a new roommate. Woo!
You offered her a chance for penance. What better way than making amends with the people she attacked?
Can I?
I'm looking at Cecilia. I'm like, what?
You see me laughing. You guys are gonna die in your sleep.
Okay.
What?
Would you rather not?
This is fine. I guess. Sure.
Yeah, fine. Okay.
I'm still talking to Tamond, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hang out with the person that tried to enslave us. Great. Cool.
I don't know that's what they were doing. Okay.
That's what. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what they were doing.
Okay. They laid the. Sure. Is she coming now, or she gonna?
We were going
later?
to make sure she can't hurt you, and then we were going to send her your way.
Okay.
Can we come by and get her later today
fine
or
with
something?
me.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Let's head to the excess outpost, I guess.
Yeah. I want to talk to those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Cecilia, please.
Yeah. Let's. Okay.
Okay.
So do you all head to the excess outpost, and does Echo try to slink off?
Not yet.
I mean, if you wanna, it's okay. Like.
Called you out. I called your name. Called you to join us.
I'm joining. I know what happened
Okay.
when no one listens to the princess.
So you follow. You arrive at the Temple of Excess. It's a large, wooden building that's draped in like purple and gold cloth.
Yeah, of course it is.
And you can hear like music playing on the inside.
Okay. Yeah. Let's head in.
Okay.
Yeah. So the whole place smells of hashish and like fine perfumes and incense and a little bit of sweat mixed in there.
Yep.
Because it's incredibly warm inside of this tent.
Right. That's the only reason.
Yeah, and the center of the tent is a fountain that appears to have been constructed out of like coral.
Right.
That has been like milled out, and like standing next to it are like three humans, just like rotating like a crank to keep the water pumping through the fountain. And then there are like like one T in like golden robes with jewelry sitting next to large chests and smoking hookah.
The humans aren't like
They're volunteers.
Okay.
They're volunteers. They're Wanti. They're like humans that live in Wanti controlled lands and like volunteer to work for the Church of Excess because it comes with some nice perks.
Okay.
Like healthcare.
I was
Like
just
excess.
In
I was
healthcare.
just super worried that we just walked in there just like, oh yeah, we just got 3 slaves, no big deal. Like,
Oh,
wait,
jeez.
what?
So,
Like,
so I think
The
that
slave trade
we-
is illegal in the Jade
Okay.
Horde.
I'm
Now,
sorry, Cecilia.
thralls are totally a thing in the Sultanate, but they kind of serve a different function. They have rights that slaves just
right?
don't
Yeah.
have. A thrall is more like an indentured servant.
Well,
than
and that's
anything
just like
else.
I fully give myself to your worship or whatever. Like, it's kind of
Yeah,
a thing.
to
like
the
a weird,
worship and the will of the like leaders of this faith.
right. Yeah, it's like a weird like religious thing. Yeah,
Because if there
it's
was
not like it's not like we like went to their place and
they're
like you're
"Oh,
ours
fuck,
now.
no slavers. It's like
Yeah, these. So
this is
technically,
a-
technically speaking, these people would be thralls.
But like they're here of their own free will.
Yeah, they elected to become thralls.
Yes.
They weren't like beaten and then put on the
Right.
wheel of pain
Yes.
or anything
All good.
like
All
that.
good. Okay. Yeah, I'm still like, oh my god, what the like? Come on, but it's not like morally repugnant. It's just
Mhm.
tacky.
It really is. Like you've been like they're very clearly trying to draw allusions to the Grand Temple of Excess.
Right? No, exactly.
the-
That it's just like God, you could just do a spell that would make the water do that, but no, you have to have 3 dudes cranking it
And
all day.
It's not as impressive as in like the like temple of like the Greater Temple of Excess, where it's like hundreds of thralls, like shooting water like 20 feet in the air. It's
Right? Exactly.
not as
But
impressive.
it's just it like
It's ridiculous.
whatever.
The entire Church of Excess is ridiculous.
to me like, so I think this is your ballpark.
Yeah, so we walk in and like I look around and it takes a minute and then all of a sudden it dawns on Andrella and she turns to Cecilia and she goes, "Oh God, this is Saba."
Yes, this is her. She is in the same domain as these people.
I get real close to you and I'm like, "Are we safe here?"
Yes, we're fine.
Yeah, a man in he's shirtless apart from like lots of like golden necklaces that aren't snakes. There are a couple snakes woven in there, but there aren't all snakes.
Right? Yeah.
One of the necklace is a clock.
Yeah, like piercings and like industrial tattoos with like golden ink
Mhm.
all over his like skin. He like comes up and he like bows to both of you and to the 3 of you and says, "How may I be of assistance?"
We were looking for the representatives of the Grey Serpent.
Ah, yes. They have a room further inside. May I bring you anything?
We're good. I think we'll just head that way if that's all right.
I think he actually like looks at Andrella and kind of like smiles charmingly and says,
We're
"Are
fine.
you sure?"
We're fine.
I scoot
Like-
closer to Cecilia.
Yeah, like just like moving back into his like line of sight. Like, we're fine. Thank you.
Like
You
not
see me
all.
snickering in the back.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
You see me snickering in the back.
hmm And I think he like bows, and says, "Well, if you either of you, any of you," and then he looks at Echo and is like, "Hey,
Hey,
change your mind.
Of course.
Please ask for the Zatar."
Of course. We greatly appreciate it.
Thralls. He like snaps his fingers, and then like a bunch of like humans, and one of them's a Wanti, like runs up in like golden cloth and is like speaks to him in Abyssal real quickly, and then he just says, take them to the servants of Sashik.
All right.
And be like, yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So we.
How is Andrella feeling?
I am clinging to Cecilia.
It's
Mhm.
all good. just we just keep moving.
And I think as we're walking, I'm like, are the ones we're gonna see the same
No,
type
no,
as Saba?
no.
Okay.
This is
They're
probably just where all the 1T in the area stay.
Right, yeah. I probably ignored the fact that it was here.
You probably did. I feel like you have a weird relationship with excess.
I do, like, I think we talked about it before, but like the pleasure one and pleasure and excess have like a weird thing because like they both go like they're similar, and excess is probably the reason why a lot of people are like, oh, you're a servant of pleasure, or you just have sex all day, like because that's what excess does, and other people just equate the two, but like excess.
Well, I mean, they also consume intoxicants and like drape themselves in gold.
Right, and like pleasure is more about like doing that to find peace within yourself, and excess is just like I'm going to make all of this mine, kind of
All
like
night long.
There's also a get it out of your system so it doesn't come out in unhealthy ways.
Yeah.
Sort of mentality with excess that maybe isn't 100% accurate all the time, but it's their theology. Anyway.
Right, yeah, it's just a whole thing, and there's like a weird like, and it's probably not with every single like priest, but like Sicilian probably definitely has that, like just probably just has had a few bad like experiences that makes it like I'm not gonna do anything. I obviously respect you as another servant of like the great serpents,
and like the gold serpents are important, right?
Yes.
Right, yeah, they're all
Like-
important. It's just like, just look at this place.
So,
It's ridiculous. Yeah, so you're led into like a room that's like you're led into like a hallway. The carpety, the like thick like paneling of cloth blocks out the sounds coming from the rooms, but you can just hear like muffled conversations and laughter and the occasional like squeal. Everything smells like delicious food and like wine and just all the decadences you could possibly imagine.
Angela probably smells some of the thing that she inhaled the other night.
Yeah, and then you're led to a room with a beaded curtain that's made out of gold beads. Just gestured in, and then they like bow, and then return to their posts.
All right, and then yeah, I'll like kind of like knock on the frame, I guess, just to like not just walk in on them. Yeah.
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 The like you are told to come in.
All right. Yeah. Like move the beads out of the way. Freaking bead doors. Yeah. I just like hold the beads open. And like hold them open for Angela and Echo, and then just let them fling back.
to me, like that's neat.
Yeah, so you step inside and you're immediately like hit with the smell of like hookah and food.
Food.
Yeah, and on the floor are the three serpents. 2 men and 1 woman. They're all in like various states of like dishevelment and disrobe, and they're just kind of like lounging on pillows, smoking hookah, and like looking at the ceiling and eating. They have like big rolls they're scrubbing down.
Hello again. Very good to see you all.
The one that spoke to you before like waves to you. Come on in, sister. Have a while.
Oh, well, we actually came here for, my friend wanted to ask you all something.
I think he like looks at Andrella and like quirks an eyebrow and just like looks at you like
I just
really? Really?
She like.
And they see me behind, like really.
I think. Let's see. What do I say? I want to say a thing. Like,
I think this is the episode that Echo learns Snark.
I think what I say,
think he already knew
I say something in Abyssal, and I think it's like some sort of like Wanti thing of like, something to the effect of like, don't let a meal like that. Don't let a once tainted meal ruin it for you forever, kind of a thing. Effectively, like, don't judge a book by its cover, but more of a like, just because
a dish made poorly does not make every dish.
A dish made poorly speaks worse of that chef, not the dish.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I'm a dish now?
It's a metaphor.
I think he says.
It's a metaphor.
I am always interested in trying new delicacies, and he says that in Abyssal. And he like motions for you all to sit and says, "Come, my angelic friend, share a meal with us."
It's very kind of you.
Come on, you never know when it will be your last.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's a joke. We are normally a sad lot, and we need something to hold on to.
Am I allowed to cut my own piece?
Of course. Here. And he like throws a knife in your direction.
Let me catch it midair.
Yeah, totally.
And like start cutting like a big old chunk, like
a big old strip of meat off the euro. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you because it was a little unexpected to run into you earlier.
Most people don't want to find us.
But having had a moment to think about that encounter, I think I may have a possibility of helping you. Maybe. I'm not sure if you have methods for information to travel faster than you literally traveling from here to there, but I mean, you can clearly see that I am an Azamar, and knowing of your problems with the Lucy Benedict nation at the moment, and knowing a lot of the other things that are going on in the world, it may cease or at least reduce some of those hostilities if Lucy Benedict knew I was alive. They may be responding this way because of things that happened in Aiken, and because I'm presumed to be dead.
Ma'am, forgive me. That's the wrong accent. Ma'am, forgive me, but I don't recognize you. And though you are stunning, I doubt many of my people know who you are.
I mean, you just need to bring my name to the Benedict, Andrella Streptyev of Vosenland, daughter to Marjorie and Alwyn.
Oh. What a strange dish you have brought us, sister.
Do you say that in common?
Yeah.
I get very nervous.
Now we have to share a meal. I cannot allow royalty to not enjoy the hospitality of the serpents.
I think I just like lean over a little bit to Andrell and just like, it's probably the same stuff we had at the other temple. So if you like that, you'll like this. It should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you sit down and eat?
I guess, yeah. Seems polite and proper.
Yeah, make a go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
What?
good.
Echo you as well.
14.
Did this spike the food?
It's excess, baby.
Mm.
Motherfuckers!
You both pass.
I hate this
You both-
place.
you just
It's like
you like eat it. It's delicious. First of all,
Right, like they're like, oh wow, this tastes really good, and I take a bite and I just immediately like frown and look at them like.
and I think I think they look at you and they're like,
you see me like licking the meat just because like it's so good.
I just I like slap at your hand a few times, like stop, don't.
But it's so
Alcerafef, what
good.
are you gonna do?
Don't eat too much.
Well, apparently Seander is preventing me from overindulging.
Mm-hmm. Shander's like just like batting. He's just like stop.
You can have a little bit, Echo, but don't eat that. Don't eat a bunch.
Is I'm like cutting another giant strip off.
No.
But it's so good.
Okay,
It's
we can
really-
get other. We can get other food later.
But it's not as good like the one that.
I'm
It's
not a fan of excess, are you, priestess?
They are not used to the sorts of ingredients that are used in a place such as this.
They got ingredients. You gotta tell me these ingredients so I can use it later. I'm kind of a cook, you know.
It's called drugs. Now just stop.
Well, thank you for your audience. I will send the message via Wyvern as soon as I can.
Michael,
Yes.
is there any sort of like thing, statement, token, whatever that would provide weight
I'm assuming you still have your signet ring.
this declaration? Yeah.
You could write it down and put your signet on it.
Okay.
That'd be relatively hard to counterfeit.
Okay. I do that.
Yeah, he takes it and he says, I'll deliver it as soon as I can.
And in addition, in Celestial, at the bottom of my parchment statement, I write in Celestial, I love you, Papa. Please take care of my gemellos until I can get back to them. Because that would be a way to definitely ensure, at least if my dad reads it. My mom, I don't know if she knows how to read Celestial, but
Well, he takes it and he puts it in a metal tube and
Yep.
Throws it in like a messenger bag. You all enjoy your day. Come back and see us, sister.
You see me cut off like 3 giant pieces before I go.
Take as much as you want. They have plenty.
Oh, you just see me just pick up the whole thing. It's like, what? It's free.
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious. Thank you. My nod to the chef. You were a great host. We should visit more often. Thank you.
I will let them know
Cecilia.
you enjoyed the service of the temple.
let him have it. He's like twice the size now.
I'm a growing boy.
All right. So you, as you're leaving, like you're escorted out by thralls, and you, like, more of the same ridiculousness you saw when you came in. Just
Right, yeah.
That same guy tries to hit on Cecilia again, and it fails.
Mhm.
I'm assuming, and then
Right, we just walk past stuff, like touch a pillar, and like, why is this wet? Just stuff everywhere. Like, how? Why? No, why?
You see me when I actually get out on the streets, like, Sid, why do you not like these? They're your people, right?
Yes,
Personal?
and I'm fine with them. It's just there is a level of consent that they assume upon everyone. That's
most people, if they're interacting with a priest of excess, they like know what they're getting into.
right, and that's like the thing is like
Unless
it's
you're
assumed
me.
They know. Okay. You
right.
see
They
me, like,
assume
you see like the dot like over echoes his. It's like, oh.
they assume you know what you're getting into when you might
Okay,
not.
that's odd. Like not. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
No. That's different.
It's
But different's good.
if it's good for them to be able to express themselves that way, but
But not
other
every individual should have the right to choose, as
Wait,
nature
what?
intended.
every I don't like that they
As you see, like
they
a
push
bird
it
probably
upon.
like flies over to Echo's finger.
You just say something really druidy and a bird flies over like on cue. Perfect.
Most hulking Snow White man ever.
Exactly.
I don't
Thank
even know
you.
how I did that.
Thank you,
All right.
Rox. Exactly.
I
So
give the bird a little piece of the meat.
yeah,
It's not a meat bird.
Just- the bird's like just
like
kind
a
of like
sparrow
pecks at it.
or something.
I couldn't think of the word carnivore. So I
It's
called it a
probably
meat
not,
bird.
but does Echo know any
You know,
better?
technically, all birds are meat birds.
so you
yeah.
so
It pecks at it and then just flies off. It's like I guess it's just doesn't
do
work.
you make preparations to leave to deal with the dark elves?
Well, okay, so we've had a long day. I'm imagining it's getting on. We had the funeral, we talked to Odo, we talked to
Should we
Ozenkhan,
go-
we talked to the Yuan-Ti. Probably need to like make preparations into the evening and prepare to leave in the morning.
Should we
Yeah,
go
sure.
pick up
Type
our new
idea.
friend?
Right, but
Prisoner, thrall, indentured servant.
in regards to that, I think Andrella says, okay, so here's the thing. And we're probably like back at, are we still staying with
I'd assume we're staying with Shalai
You
still?
haven't been kicked out,
Shalai?
so
Okay.
yeah. And Ozan is actually home tonight, so he's just like hanging out.
All right,
Yeah,
well, in my room or Cecilia's room or one of our
Mhm.
separate rooms, we kind of sit down to talk this over, and I say that I don't think this is what it looks like. I know Atron, and this isn't something he would be doing. Not willingly. People think I'm dead. Hadn't really thought about it from that side yet until more recently. And Atron probably thinks I'm dead, and I'm sure that made him very heartbroken. He's a really, really good guy.
Okay.
He wouldn't be doing this. His mom wants him to take over the business, and this is probably her business. And he probably didn't have the emotional fortitude to resist her insistences, and probably thought it would be good to get some time at sea after everything that happened at Aiken got back to him. And when I go to him and I talk to him, he'll end this expedition. It'll stop. It'll be fine.
He would have the authority to call this off?
They did name him as the Commodore.
Okay.
Okay.
You see me like look towards Cecilia. Yes, princess, we'll do it your way.
Echo, I saw that.
No, you didn't. That's-
I'm serious. No, I'm gonna go in there, and I mean, it's a travel, a distance, and I know not to travel alone, so we can go together, but I'm going to go in there.
We can
And I will talk to Atron. I will easily gain audience with him.
I'm sure
So
I'm sure he'll be willing to talk to you. I think it would be lovely if it goes that way. I think you should be prepared for it to possibly not. Just be open to that. Be aware that that is a possibility. It's also possible that he will see you and call this off and it'll all work out. Both are possible. Just be aware of that.
The best case scenario would be that he could use those services that he has been provided command over to assist us in taking back Aiken. He would throw in with us. That would be the best case scenario.
Oh yeah, during
But
this
I
time-
imagine that they're
Mhm.
probably really belong to his mom, and he probably can't actually do that. So, but he can.
Lady Morat has a
terminate
reputation
it.
for not to be fucked with.
You see me while this conversation going over, I'm sharpening my longsword.
Sure.
Yeah,
Echo.
and
What multitasking?
the like
Just
the sound of a harmonica like wafts upstairs from below.
Oh yeah, I need to go talk to her.
It's totally this song, Big Iron. You know, like the old gunfighter ballad. Does anyone know that song?
no.
Anyway,
Which is
play
neat,
play Fallout New Vegas. You'll hear it a bunch.
which is
Okay.
neat in 5e that druids still can use metal weapons. So I don't have to get rid of all my weapons. I just can't wear armor, which I'm okay with. It's like,
Yeah, druids can druids can use metal weapons. They just can't wear metal armor.
yeah, I say
Yeah.
that's nice because I can still keep
Mhm.
all my nice sharpie.
Okay.
All right. So
Well,
what's the plan for tonight?
do you still want to go to attend to our new companion?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I guess. Oh, this might actually work out. She could help us get there quickly and directly.
Be another
So we probably only need enough rations for like a day and a
She-
night.
With this, you may with the new situation, you may be able to ask her more direct questions about Atron as well.
That's
What do
a
you
good
mean?
idea. As like like pause like about the streaks. Like yes, that's a great idea. And I go back to like
Well, before she was
hostile.
hostile. Now
Oh,
that
yeah.
it seems that she's at least agreed to try to make up for what she's done, maybe she'll be more open to. Maybe I won't have to use my magic to make her talk to us.
Okay, but what do we need to talk to her about? She's gonna take us to Atron, and then I'm gonna talk to him, and everything will be fine.
Well, she might have more information about like when they got here, what they've been doing, like why they're here. Is Atron in charge, or is it his mother, or just things like that.
Okay, sure.
We don't have to. It's a possibility.
All right. So maybe I don't know. Maybe we're all insight, but I think that what you can probably tell is that Andrella's got a narrative in her head already.
Right? No, yeah.
She's like, there's no need to like.
Of course,
but-
of course,
Uh-huh.
she has narrative. I have narrative in Echo Head too.
Right. Yeah. No.
But
yeah,
we're
it's
gonna see which narrative comes true.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let's.
So yeah, but we need to go get this lady.
Yep. Let's
So
go.
let's go do that.
Yup.
Also, I'm gonna stop by and see my brother on the way home.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go. To it. Like, are they at the prison? Or are they at the
They're waiting for you at like a guard station.
Okay. Yeah. There.
Okay, so we go to the guard station.
Yeah, so you're like led in. And she's like wearing different clothes.
Mhm.
Like her like slaver's uniform is gone and now she's wearing like civilian clothes basically. But she has like a metal like breastplate. She has
So she's a dark elf, right?
she is a dark
Yeah.
elf, correct?
Okay.
Oh, dark elf.
What does she look like?
She is tall, like very lithe, with like a white pixie cut, and
Coolio.
like dark colored eyes.
What
She
color
has
is this skin?
some. It's on the purpley side. In
Okay.
this setting, dark elves range from like ashen white to purple. Hers is on the purpley side.
Okay.
I think she's just like leaning against like a chair, looking annoyed.
So we just kind of walk up and then like.
We came to pick up our assistant in arms. As I smile awkwardly.
Yeah. You notice she has on like weird earrings. They're like big black raven feathers.
Ah.
And she looks
That's-
up at you.
That's neat.
It says, yeah, just wait. So who are you all?
You don't recognize us?
I don't ever think I got your names when I was being tortured. I appreciate you saving my life. Don't get me wrong, but this is awkward.
Do you want a different arrangement?
I like not dying. It's kind of
Then
a
I
sweet.
think you'll get over the awkward.
Okay, thank you.
Just call me Commander.
Okay,
What?
apparently you can call him Commander. I'm
Okay.
Andrella. This is Cecilia.
Vana.
What was that?
Vana. Vana. Vana.
Your new accessories, are they?
They're magic.
Hmm?
What do they do exactly?
Well, if I try to hurt you or disobey your direct orders, they become so heavy I'm pulled to the ground and will probably break my nose like I did earlier today.
Does it
You've
hurt?
already attempted to hurt someone and disobey a direct order?
I attempted to run out of a prison cell I was in.
I kind of look her nose over.
It's clearly been fixed with magic.
Okay, just making sure. It's like I can fix that. Is any bruises?
No, magic would have taken care of that.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
'cause I
like
was-
all taken care of. She's
'Cause I was
just
gonna
a little
offer her some
dirty.
I was going to offer some aloe, be like, here you go, buddy. See, your commander is a just one.
So,
I know this is so goofy, but
Do
this
you-
is so what my character would do.
The awkward never goes away.
are you willing to answer some questions we have?
Yeah, sure. What do you need from me? Please don't use magic on me this time. That wasn't fun.
I won't.
Thank you.
What?
First question. Will you take us to the Dark Elf Fort where Atron is?
Why would I?
It's a question.
I don't really have a choice if you tell me to.
I'd prefer to find out first if this is going to be something you would do willingly or not.
I mean, I'd rather not go back there per se, but I'll do it.
Oh.
Why would you rather not go back there?
I like to raise my finger. Technically, she's a betrayer.
No, technically
To
she's
be
a
fair,
prisoner.
I did cave under torture. So some people would probably say I'm a betrayer.
They don't know this.
I'm gonna call it personal reasons. Okay, can we just like?
I mean,
I get that I get that this whole relationship is starting from a place of distrust and distress, and I'm forced to become your friend kind of under duress, and you're kind of forced to become my friend under duress, and I understand that. But can this just be a private thing, and I can just say I'm a little uncomfortable going back there, but I'll do it?
that's fine. You can say that. Let me explain the perspective of why sharing this might be slightly good. We're going to go back there and we're going to talk to the people there. And if bringing you with causes you direct physical harm because of whatever this is that's a personal issue, I would certainly be willing to know that and take it into consideration in regards to how close to everything you get. Given that you can't run away from us, I think that there can be a certain level of
As long
maybe
as you
even forced trust to allow you to remain back at a distance, if that is the case.
as long as you get me out, I'll get you in.
Okay. Will getting you out require a great deal of violence?
Depends on who's home when I get there.
Can you answer what you were doing on the night that we fought?
I was I was trying to capture prisoners to bring back to the camp and then sell for money
So,
in Everdark.
yes, right. Can,
I thought that was pretty clear.
it was just to have it stated.
Okay.
Just in
Andrella's
case anyone
upset.
just in case anyone actually needed to hear that.
Andrella's upset.
Well,
So I guess can I out of character question, like,
sure.
is that like a known thing that a lot of dark elves do, or is that just like a
Make a history
Special
check.
small thing.
sure? Hey,
Look at that!
look at those green numbers.
In this order. In this order. Yes. But their argument is they aren't enslaving actual people.
Oh, so they're just all around terrible.
I wouldn't go so far as to say they're all terrible.
No, I know they're not all
Savages.
terrible, but
Savages.
like
The political argument for why they're able to take slaves from the places they do is because the people they are kidnapping are not people.
right, exactly. Like
Like
that's
orcs and 1T.
right, exactly. So what? Yeah, that's
And they are
okay.
often sold
God.
to Cadria and sometimes Lisa Benita, a lot of times to the Everdark, and sometimes in secret to Vossenland. There's an entire underground slave trade in Vossenland that nobody really knows about.
And by
But
the
it's
way,
definitely something you would have learned from the Blue Serpents, because that's a thing to keep an eye on.
and guess what? So you know what makes the icing on the cake? Guess who's the muscle behind the slavery chain?
Giants or Goliaths or whatever.
Oh
like,
yeah, the Goliaths regularly work with, like, Giant can regularly work with the Dark Elves for money.
Cool, great.
Why you think
awesome.
I'm like, hey, call me commander?
Cool, great, awesome, yeah. Wow.
You work for me now.
I think she just looks at you. She's like, "You look like you just sucked on a lemon."
Touche, salesman. Touche.
Salesman. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's not the worst thing I've been called this week, so I'll go with that.
So can I ask you something else?
Sure.
Do you agree with the opinions that some of your other your colleagues have?
Can you make a persuasion check?
Sure.
I want to see how honest she's going to be with you.
Woo.
She looks at you and she says, "I've met monsters with purple skin and white hair. I think anyone has the potential to be less than a person. I do this job, or did that job. I don't do it anymore. Obviously," she like flicks the little feather. Because I needed money for personal reasons.
And those personal reasons are tied to the fort?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do you have any family?
I'm a dark elf. Yes, yes. Of course, I have a family. Okay, what relevance does this have?
I just want to make sure if I need to save you if you get captured.
Would you have not saved me if I didn't have a family?
I would have flipped a coin, probably.
Good to know. Good to know. Now I know where I stand with you all.
No, that's
Lovely.
just with him.
Sure thing.
I know.
So
I understand you had
uh,
your reasons, but you need to understand that where you're starting is very low. Over time, we can get that can
Look.
change.
I joined up in an attempt to escape an abusive relationship. How's that?
Okay.
And
Wait a
that
minute.
individual is at the fort.
Yeah, I got a question. Like out of game.
Yes.
Is it the same that the females are on top and the males are on bottom of the Drow society, or is it like kind of like
It fluctuates, like it goes back and forth. There are more
Okay, so it's
female.
not-
There are more female leaders than male leaders.
but it's not as
Um,
bad as like the previous editions, right?
Oh yeah, they're not like men aren't slaves to women and all that fun stuff.
Okay, cool. So it's like, just out of my curiosity, like, okay then.
With any luck, that person will not be at the fort when we arrive.
If they are,
I'll handle it.
I'll help.
Bitchin' awesome. All right. Let's go kill some former crewmates.
We're not killing anybody.
Oh.
You
All
see me
right.
like you see me behind, like out of
Like behind
the-
Andrella, just like we're gonna
like-
kill everyone.
and then Andrea looks back and I'm like,
What? No.
I'm going
Which-
to go and I'm going to talk to Atron and we're going to work everything out. It'll be fine.
Everybody make an insight check.
Me?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Andrella, make it a disadvantage.
Oh.
you're in denial. Not, it's just not a river. It's not just a river in Egypt.
Echo, you don't know a damn thing. What
Yo,
happened there?
Cecilia, she definitely reacts to the name Atron in a way that indicates that she has some history there.
Okay.
Echo, I think you think she like is stifling a fart or something.
So
And Cecilia and Andrella is too distracted to notice.
Oh no! You see me like, you know what? Here's something for your gas. It'll help you out.
You give her some of the meat from the Wanty.
No, like I should give her a herb that helps with gas.
She looks at it and just like pops it. Like, okay, fine. People giving me drugs. I'm okay with this.
okay, cool. Yeah.
Helps with
So
stomach problems, so she look-
as we, okay, yeah. So I think like we're like, okay,
we
cool,
leave.
great, right? Yeah. And then as we like do that, I wait for a moment so I can like look her in the eyes when other people aren't, and I just kind of like do like a just go with it thing. Like I mouth the words, just go with it to her, and
She smiles. She's like, "Honey, I'm the queen, and just go with it."
and then I say like, "Oh, you're still injured."
Yeah. I gotta. What is her deception skill? I don't think it's actually very good. Hold on, just a second.
Oh, the cut goes under your armor. We're going to have to. Okay, here, you guys go on the head. I can take care of it. It's fine.
Oh no!
If
Please,
you
my
need-
modesty.
I
you see
mean,
me kinda
Cecilia's
like-
a skilled cleric. Echo's also a healer. If you need to take care of some things before we go get ready, that's fine. I actually want to go talk to my brother anyway. I can meet you guys back at the
Great, sounds good.
house.
Okay.
Echo, you had something you wanted to do also, right?
No, I'll join you, Cecilia.
No, there was that other thing you wanted to do.
Oh yeah, that thing. that I'm supposed to do. There's no way, or that's not here.
Right. Great. Okay, cool. You do that. You go talk to your
I
brother.
think Vera just mouths to Echo, just, get lots of weapons.
Okay, cool, great. You're going to talk to your brother. You're going to get supplies or whatever you're going to do, and I'll handle the entry of our companion.
Vera,
Yes,
that's her name.
that is my name. Thank
Is
you.
it Vera or
Remember
Vana?
name.
Vera.
Vera, okay.
Vana.
Vana.
Vana? Vera. I thought you just said Vera.
Vaunna. Vana.
I swear I heard you say Vera.
It might have been a slip of the tongue. I'm sorry.
Okay,
There are
cool.
a lot of
So
weird
Vana.
fantasy
Great.
names in this game.
Uh-huh.
You know what?
Vana.
I'm gonna dub her Grunt.
Grunt.
Great.
Name's
Right.
Grunt.
I will.
Name's Zog. I'm a wizard.
I will see you all back at the house then.
Okay.
Okay.
You see me kind of like pretend I'm going off, but keeping an eye to like try to
Mhm.
move towards the direction.
Great. I pull out my symbol. Like, okay, casting a spell. Okay.
Bitch,
So
I'm
Yeah, I
not
come
hurt.
over-
What's up?
And I kind of come around to wait to see if the princess is gone.
you.
Oh yeah, I'm totally headed off to see my brother, and
Do we want to take a
As-
quick break and then resume this scene after?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
sure, but let me do a thing to close out my scene. Everybody
Okay.
else can do things to close out their scene too. But so like as Andrella's headed off, and like now she's on her own, even though she's in a safe city, she got attacked by friggin' Oni,
Oni.
just the other day and stuff. So she's like not super safe feeling. And so it kind of dawns on her that she's all alone. So she casts see invisibility just so that she feels a little less like things can sneak up on her.
So we get the shot of Andrella's face as she sees something in front of her, and then we cut to commercial.
Oh no. Oh no.
Cry for 100 years.
Great.
All right.
They pulled the
Excellent.
sheet, the
Cool.
knob.
All right.
Enjoy the.
Enjoy the break music.
Yeah. Should I change it from the chill channel, to something?
I think the chill channel is still fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll just keep it on the chill channel. Everything's fine. Okay, great. We'll see you in a little bit. Join us for the last part. Hopefully the stream doesn't die. We're testing that because I fixed some stuff in my computer. So we'll see. See you in a little bit.